Hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Hey, it's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah, I don't actually remember where we were in the project. Okay, so stream is live. Okay, so today I wanted to use the resources that we're collecting right here. Yeah, right now we're collecting pretty much everything and in huge quantities because I'm spawning them like automatically. But yeah, we're just gonna stop that. And then yeah, so when we click on something, we are gonna get the resources, and then we want to use these resources to build our stuff instead of having everything free like we have right now. So yep, that will be the objective for now. I just have a little bug first I think I want to fix. Let's see. If I start a new game here and I just come down here, it's not really a new game, but I mean, if I play again, because I don't want to save everything that was generated right before that. So yeah, the bug I had is I think that if I build multiple things like this, and then I save, so save world, the next time I reload, not all of them are saved for some reason, and I don't actually know which ones are. So let's see, 1 3 2 3 4 5 6 7. I'm gonna save. Actually, I'm gonna click away from the last one and save, reload again. Okay, so first one is not, second one is, third one, fourth, fifth, sixth. So there's just half of them that are saved, which is pretty damn weird. Okay, so that means that it's not validating properly. Okay, let's go see that. So when I'm spawning something, okay, so I guess this is when I start to spawn something. So there's a spawn actor, I think. Yeah, here. When I'm spawning a new actor. I think I wanna just make sure that the last one is saved or something like that. Start moving selected actor. So maybe, so when I spawn a new actor, I'm supposed to select it right after. And when I'm selecting it, it's supposed to deselect the previous one. So that should be good, actually. So, let's see. If I go in here, just gonna print hello if it's valid, just to see how it looks. So place a tree here, start a new one, says hello, new one says hello, new one says hello, new one says hello, says hello, says hello. They actually all are supposed to be added into the save. So if I reload now, I have the same exact issue, which makes sense because I didn't change anything. Okay. Maybe something here is removed? Actually no, because it should print it here. Pretty sure that everything can be removed from world by default, so that's all right. And the collisions are updated, I think, so it's gonna be easier to see on the tiny one. Yeah, it seems pretty damn okay. Okay, there's something wrong with the world data. There's something wrong in there. Should add it, which will make sense. Let's see if I print the ID, maybe. Whatever, these don't matter. Okay, so now 139, 139 again, 140. 141, 141, 142. Oh, that's interesting. It's overriding the other one. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I see, I see. I know why. I know why it happens. So when we're spawning a new actor, we're generating a new ID. Right now, it gets the same ID as the previous actor that was just spawned. The reason is because the actor is not in the world yet. It wasn't added. So since it wasn't added, now it gets the new ID, gets the same ID as the previous one, so it's overridden in the save. So we can just deselect the actor before. So we're gonna do the same thing here. Deselect actor, can it be called? It has to. So in the spawn actor here, if selected actor is valid, here we go. If it's valid, we're gonna deselect it. And that should be good enough. So it's gonna either revert it or save it. If it saves it, then it's gonna be inside the save data of the world, which will fix the bug in the function that generates a unique ID. Actually, it wasn't a bug in that function, but I mean, it just makes sense. So, okay. So that should fix the bug itself. So, let's see. I'm gonna place a tree here. Gonna place a second tree right beside it. Another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. So now I should have the whole row done. I'm gonna save the world and reload the game. Okay, I didn't have the last one, which makes sense because we didn't validate it. Like it was positioned here and then I just saved. Yeah, the game doesn't support the possibility of saving while placing an object. It makes sense actually. So I'm just gonna save again and reload to see if it works. Yeah, now it's all good. Okay, I just saw another little thingy here. If I put something on top of something and I click away, oh, that seems to work. But if I put it on top and then I create a new one, oh, it works also. Okay, so yeah, that's probably been fixed at the same time as the other problem. Okay, good. Okay, great. Okay. Oh, that's nice. These are nice here. Nice little bugs. Oh, okay, so why are these in the save game? That's interesting. So these are saved because, why? They should not be added into the thing. They should actually be deleted. So when I deselect the actor, it should remove them from the level, which it does, actually. Because when I place a new thing here, and I place a new one right there, and then let's say I save and reload, it said that it deleted the first one, but it actually still saved it somehow. Huh. That's odd. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, so why? So, destroy the actor. But then it updates the whole data though. Oh, that's a problem. Okay. Where is it? Update all data. No. Reset actor. No. Actually, reset actor should actually it's fine. Destroys it. Is it alright that it destroys it? It's actually the same thing as the remove here, just that it doesn't remove it. Because it's not in the structure, so I don't like that there's two. What if I just call remove at the end of reset here instead? It's not a big deal, it should not affect that much, but let's go with that. Okay, the real problem though is this one. So reset actor using mode data. We should not update it if it's destroyed. That's a thing. So we're gonna return is destroyed. Oops, that has an input. Or maybe we can just check if it's pending destroyed. Actually is valid. Let's go with that thing. So, oops, here it's gonna be valid, but down there it's gonna be invalid. And then when we add it to the world, we reset it. Only if it's valid, it's gonna go through that thing. Which should fix the problem. Here we go. Let's see how it goes. I have a bunch of trees here. I'm just gonna add a new one there. Then I'm building a new one, destroy the other one, build a new one, destroy the last one, build it, destroy, build it, destroy. Actually, I'm gonna build these here just to see. This is good. This is good. Oh, damn, that one is big. Okay, and then I'm gonna click it, save, reload. See how it looks. Looks pretty good. I think everything's fine now. Good, 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 good. Okay. So now, thing is, we should remove all that. But since I'm lazy, oh, that was odd. Okay, I dropped it before. Okay, no, after. Yeah, that's not gonna be a problem if we play in full screen. That's not a problem. So we could either do all that, or since I'm lazy and I have to save in source control, I can just go revert that thing. If I have my save here, I can just discard. Which will, next time I press play, remove all the trees that I added the biome. So that's all right. Good, good, good. So the bug is now fixed. I'm just gonna close that task. Great, great, great. Oh, I have a duplicated thingy here. Okay. Okay, now we could do the resources things. I guess. Do we have anything else to do before that? I don't think so. Maybe a better way to see if the objects are built. Because, okay, let's think. How do we want to consume the resources? Do we want the user, the player, to be able to place a ton of objects and then spend his resources to build them? Or we can charge him up front and then he builds them. He builds them like by himself. Maybe both. Both options? I don't think that both options are necessary. So let's see. Everything is free to be placed in the world. So you can build your little world the way you want. Maybe you can have like a limit of 10 or 10-ish objects that are not built completely at the same time. That will be interesting. And then so then you can place like 10 objects and then you can click on them a bunch of times just to build them, spending your resources that way. So then you can build whatever you want at the speed you want. So you can set up your whole, like not your whole town, but like a little piece of the world. You can build it up, and then once it's done, you can just validate everything. And maybe, so every click is gonna cost a little something. The amount of clicks gonna change per objects, and the amount of resources is gonna change per objects. Yeah, I guess that could make sense. That could make sense. So, we can keep the build system the same way we are right now, which is great. We don't have to charge anything up front. Oh, that's nice. So I don't have to change anything. So it's just when I tap on the objects, I detect, do I want to build it? Yes. How much will it cost? Whatever. And then, do you have enough? If not, well, too bad. You can display like not enough resources, blah, blah, blah. I think that will make sense. It will be good. But maybe, maybe we would. It would be nice to have a little material work on the assets, so it would be easier to see which ones are built, which ones are not. Because right now, let's see. Like for these, it's obvious that they are pretty much built, but not really obvious actually, because the difference is not that huge. And then if we select it, we should have like a menu telling you a bunch of data on top for that object, which is it's gonna come with that with time, I guess. So maybe instead of having like a bunch of materials, okay, we can just start by consuming the resources. That's gonna be a good start. Okay, so we have a bit of a weird thing here. That's all weird. Okay. So actually, that village here would be nice to have set it. That would be nice to have like a select move. Do we want to do that? later. It's not important for now. Okay. So we need resources cost per item. Okay, okay. So. Where are all the data? So let's see. Here. Here is the whole data of the game. So let's see. We have our houses. Okay, so everything is saved inside the classes directly. And that's a little bit annoying. Why would it? Because of that. Okay, that's it. Okay. So every actor knows the cost. Current tap count. Not a world actor, but a buildable actor. Every buildable actor knows the required tap count to be built. And the build category and whatever. So it would be good to have here all the costs every time we tap on the object. So okay, this doesn't matter. This doesn't matter, I think. I'm gonna move that because it's not clean. And no like key. Okay, so now when we click on the object, this is a little bit of something that is temporary for now, because everything is a resource spawner, even though it's not gonna be the case at all. At all. Okay, so what did the build state? Okay. So this is calling parent tab. Okay. Actually, yeah. Before calling parent tab will be to check. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess that will be the case. So, okay, we're just gonna go with the start. So, resources cost per tab. So this will be an enum. Actually, let's see, resources, I think. Yes, enum resources. A map from the enum to an end. So now we know how much this is gonna cost per tab, per resources. Okay. Okay, then we will need maybe a function the player have enough resources to build. Does the player have enough? Something like that. Okay. So We're gonna return. Maybe return a list of missing resources. So let's say for each. Actually, keys for each. So for each, we're just gonna find this thing. And then greater than, actually smaller than, or whatever. Greater, but we're gonna use it inversed like so. And then we want the resource manager to get it. Actually, this should be in the player probably. This will be make way more sense. Or actually maybe at the same place as the resources are. So we have the resource manager here, which has all the resources. Nope. Increase resource. It is in directly in the game mode. Huh, that's interesting. Sure, why not? Okay, so maybe we can just do it this way then. So this is temporary too. So we're gonna get the game mode. Set it here. Actually, we want to do this first. Okay, something like that. Okay. The resources should be pretty much always everything, but whatever, can just do it like that first. Okay, so if the player has these resources, we're gonna check if he has more than the required amount. And actually, yeah, this is gonna return -1, I guess. Or 0. Whatever, that should be good. Good enough, good enough. Okay, so let's go with this. I can put that down here. I'm gonna move this up there. And then maybe something like that. Maybe, not sure, but good enough. So Okay, so that's all right. So if the player has enough resources, that's good. If it's not the case, we're gonna add it to the list that we're gonna return. So I guess we're gonna promote that to a local variable. Missing resources. This is gonna be a list that we're gonna add here. It's not the case, we're gonna add that as a missing resource, and resource type, whatever, and then we're gonna return that. Something like that, and then have enough linked. Actually, is there an empty? Nope. So the player have enough resources if there's no resource type that are missing. Some resource types. So that's good. Okay. So we want to tap. So if it's fully built, we're directly gonna go there. And the build state, sure. We don't actually need to go to the build state here. But then we're just gonna do that right now. Okay. But if it's not fully built, we want to check if the player have enough resources. If he has enough, we can call the parent tap. And then we're gonna increase the build state. Something like that. That should be good. And then if he doesn't have enough, maybe we can display that, the resources that are missing. So for now we can just print them. Here we go. Just no. Okay, so by default, everything's free, I think. So if I click them, yeah, it all works. But let's say if I go, I'm gonna go in that house, actually, that exact house. I'm gonna edit it. Then in the class default here, I should have access to the resource cost per tab. So let's say this house costs wood, and it actually costs, let's say, 20 wood per tab. So we're just gonna go back here. It doesn't build, and it says that wood is missing. So if I collect more wood, oh, I had enough. Why? It was 20. Okay, so I thought it was more than 20. I didn't remember. So let's say if I click a couple times here, I have 6 wood. It's just not have 10 wood. It's not enough. Okay, good. So that's great. Now the only thing is we want to decrease the resources because we want to consume them. Okay, so now we want to consume the resources. Consume resources. Decrease resource. Decrease resources. Yeah, I should not get this in there. Yeah, I could probably do something like get resource quantity, something like that. So we can get it and then return it. That's gonna make it way simpler. So gonna get the resource quantity here. Boom. There's a weird add here that is gonna be that we're gonna need it, but that's not a big deal. It's just that when we code it from other classes, it's gonna be cleaner. Okay, so get resource quantity. So when we go in the buildable actor, instead of the game mode here that we have in the begin play, we're probably going to save a variable of the resource manager. So resources manager. So we're gonna remove the game mode. So here we can just get resource quantity. Something like that. And then in consume resources, what we can do is decrease resource. Here we go. Keys, do a for each loop, do a find, and then we're just gonna decrease these resources. Something like that. Okay, so now when we click on the object, it should consume a couple resources. And then this is not useful anymore. Here we go. Perfect. Cannot build because wood is missing. I'm gonna get a bunch of wood. Wait until they are collected. Let's go. I have over 20 wood. So now if I click on it, builds the object and consume a wood. Oh, that's weird. That's weird because it built something. That's not good. So let's see. If we go back in the buildable actor, that should not be a problem because we don't care. Okay, yeah. This doesn't matter because this is gonna be removed in the future. But for now, we're just gonna do that. Okay, so cannot build because not enough wood. We're just gonna get a bunch of wood. Oh, I have my house built. And now the house is built, so the house can be used to generate more wood. Even though it's not really how the game's gonna work, but it doesn't matter. Oh, that one was free. Oh yeah, only this house was costing something. The other ones are all free. So that one's free, this is a well, but it's free also. Okay, so that's good. So now we shall go through all the objects. I said there are prices, but I don't care about that right now. So we're not gonna do that. The important is that now we are able to we're able to consume some resources when we click on an object. So that's a good start. Okay. Okay. Just gonna go do a little something real quick and I'm gonna be back. So I think I had something right here for that. Yeah, be right back. Hey, I'm back. Okay, so we now have our resource consumption created. So that's good. That's all right. Okay. So what can we do now? I think we're almost there, actually. We almost have all the mechanics of the game built. What is missing? So we are not consuming the resources. That's done. Then uh, then what do we have to do? Okay. Okay, so I guess we have pretty much everything actually. Okay, so we can now build stuff around. Some objects will generate resources when tapping on them. Yeah, I guess that's we can now start working on the design, I think, because we pretty much have everything. All the mechanics are there. Okay. So there's a few things I want to do. I'd like to have like a small little character walking around. Maybe more than one. That's gonna be something also. Yeah, which means that my pattern gonna be a little bit bigger. My houses are pretty temporary. Everything is pretty temporary right now. Okay. Maybe we can start to work with the initial setup of the game. How the game should start. And then go from there. I'd say we can start working on the little AI thingy, walking around, but I don't think it's good enough. Yeah. Maybe we can. I don't actually know. Because not everything is done, but most of it is done. What if I try to build that thing? How big is this? This is huge. Yeah, this is huge. I think I want a tiny island first, and then... So let's see. What do I want? this is just a bunch of thinking. So we'll need to lock and unlock some recipe too. Maybe we're gonna have like some unique buildings. I think that I might be thinking too far. So, let's see. Oh yeah, we also want to get a certain amount of resource back. Oh, that's a nice bug. Okay, I want to fix that one too. Okay, when hiding an object, we want to stop showing the collisions. Okay, let's go do that. Set a target in game, that's it. We probably want to trigger the collision, so maybe we can just like move it super far. What if we set our location? Ooh, I don't care about the rotation. Select the location to, let's say, actually, yeah, 0, 0, P, 5000 in the air. Will it fix a problem? Will it cause more problem? That seems alright. Okay, that was simple. Seems to fix the problem. Good, 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 good. Okay, that was easy. So that's good. Maybe another 0 here just to make sure. Okay. Oh yes, there's also, I want to change the camera, make it 45 degrees. Oh, maybe adding some rotation to the camera actually. Adding the possibility to rotate. That will be interesting. Do we want that? Or we don't? If we want to rotate the camera, we can make it possible, and then if we don't like it, we can just remove it. Yeah, sounds good. Okay, rotate the camera. And camera rotation, gotta update stream name. Camera rotation. We're gonna do that. So the way I see it is we're gonna start by just going in the user interface, add some buttons for it. Or actually I can simulate it with my arrow keys on the keyboard maybe. Yeah, sounds good. Okay, let's do that. So we're just gonna close everything because it doesn't matter right now. We're gonna go in the player controller, which is actually wrong. It's probably gonna be the pawn instead. Okay, so now we want to rotate the camera. So this is gonna be a little mess, I think. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Okay, rotate camera. Let's go for that. Clockwise. So we're gonna decide if we want to go clockwise or not. And then we're gonna simply set rotation. Actually, it's more add rotation, add relative rotation, and then we're just gonna select. Okay, so if we go in the viewport, get the spring arm. Actually, that's not what we want. So maybe just the camera, the pawn itself that we're gonna rotate. Or maybe... What are we rotating? Are we rotating the spring arm? Not really. We can't rotate the same route. So maybe we can just like add another component here, which is just gonna be a scene component, camera rotation. That is gonna be centered, completely centered, and then attaching this to it. And this is the one that we're gonna rotate. Good. So that's better. So that's all right. If we wanna rotate clockwise, it's gonna be like, let's say by interval of 45, by steps of 45. So in Z plus 45 or minus 45, and that's it. That doesn't matter. Good. So we should be good with that. We're just gonna test it with left arrow, right arrow, rotate the camera. It's gonna be counterclockwise and clockwise just to see. Okay. That's a bit messy because everything moves. That's not great. But I guess it makes sense. I think they are inverted right now. Sorry for that. Okay, so... Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. Okay. I don't know why the camera is moving. That's a little odd. But that's all right. Ah, because the arrow are also moving. Sorry, my bad. What else can we use, actually? I don't know. We're gonna use Z and X, even though it doesn't matter. Okay, I don't think I have these button mapped. Will be weird if I add. So, okay, that makes more sense already. Good. Will be better if it was smooth though, because right now it's pretty dizzying. I want to puke so bad. Okay, so we're just gonna update that instead. So instead of doing this, we're gonna promote. Actually, we have a desired something somewhere. With the desired zoom here, desired rotation, location. Okay, so we can probably just have a desired rotation, and that's pretty much it. Sounds good. Sounds good. So let's do that. So S touch, nope. S input, thank you. We had the desired location with a bunch of stuff. Some rotation min max. Okay, so we're gonna have desired rotation, which is gonna be a rotator. Then we're gonna have do we want to have a different rotate speed per based on the zoom? I don't think so. I don't think it's necessary. So we're gonna have rotate lerp speed. That should be good enough. And then it's gonna be a float. Just gonna make sure that this is the same as this one, maybe. So move lerp speed 15. Let's see, we're gonna use 15. I don't think it's gonna be good 15 actually, but whatever. Okay. So location. Okay. Add desired location. Add desired rotation. Set desired location. Set desired rotation. And apply location. Apply rotation. That's gonna be good. Then we're gonna change the category to rotation instead of location. We can just poof. Poof. Okay. Set desired rotation. So we're just gonna change the input here to desired rotation. And delete that thing here. That's all right. And then apply the rotation. Camera rotation. Set relative rotation. Lerp rotator. Rotate lerp speed. Here we go. Desired rotation, and then rotation. Something like that. That's all right. So that's good. Okay, that seems easy. Okay. So now we set and apply it, so that's all right. And then we can add the rotation. This is not that necessary. I think it's the same as my rotate camera function. So we can probably just do something like that. Add desired rotation. We're just gonna do it like, actually we can pass it directly or not. Go for that. We can just pass it the rotation, and then we're just gonna set the desired rotation. We're just gonna combine them. So combine this plus the new one. Here we go. So that should be fairly easy. So I'm just gonna do that. This, just keep delta. simpler. Okay. That's it. And then apply the rotations already done. Okay, so now I just have to call these. So instead of calling rotate camera, I'm just gonna do that, which is gonna be 45. And that one is gonna be minus 45. And then when I apply the location, I'm gonna also apply the rotation after it. There we go. I think that's it. I think that should work for the rotation. Oh yeah, see, that's smoother. That's way nicer. Oh, that's not good. Woo. Woo. Me. Okay, there's a little something here. The combine messes it up somehow. I think that's a combine. No, it's the lerp. Yeah, because the position is good. The final position is good. Actually, final rotation is good, but it does a weird lerping. So I'm just gonna go change that. I'm gonna delete that function. So in apply here, shortest path. That's it, I think. I think that should fix it. Here we go. Whee! Okay, maybe it's a little fast. Maybe it's a little tiny bit fast. So maybe we can just like put it back to 10 or something. It's still a little bit fast, but slower at least. Okay, let's see. What if I put this to 1? Now it's really slow, really slow. It's way too slow. So 10 was fine, maybe 5-ish. We'll see, we'll see. That seems alright too. Maybe it's better, 5. Good, sounds good, sounds good. And then is it consuming? I forgot this. The widget debug is the most expensive thing I have, and then the persistent with the player controller. Player controller is super expensive, super expensive. It's a bit expensive, but it's not too bad. And the pawn is slow, it's less expensive. Okay, that should be alright for now. It's not a big deal. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, now the real fun starts. What happens if I rotate the camera and then try to move? Yeah, so this is not using the camera rotation at all. So now my inputs are just all fucked up. Yep, that is so wrong, so wrong. Okay, so we have to rotate a bunch of stuff, and this is gonna be a little bit annoying. Add desired location. Okay, that's good. Get relative rotation, maybe. Can we, what if we rotate the vector here? Is it that easy? Let's see. If we just rotate the vector here, and then I'm gonna recombine that, and then we use that instead, is it gonna be better? If it's that easy, I'm happy. Okay, so that's basically good. That seems all right. Oh, that seems good. Ooh, that's nice. think it's super easy, but at least it works. Wow, I'm really surprised. Nice. Good, good, good. Okay, that's nice. That is nice. So this is the solution. It's not much. So that's all right. Like that. I like that. Great. Way simpler than expected. Okay. Now, the real thing though, the build system. How is this built? I don't have any more music. Thank you. Mm-hmm. 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 That's good. Great. Okay, build system. So now I'm, ooh, that's a big distance. First, that's odd that it's so far away, but that's okay. It's not, I don't think it's a big deal. Moving this around seems fine. That seems fine. Okay, rotate now. Okay, that's not great. Okay, so maybe I just have to use both axes though, and that should be fixed. That should fix the problem. Because right now, let's say if I go in the back, that's actually nice. Yep, that's the only thing. Okay, that's not a big deal. That's super easy. Spawn manager, let's go. Offset from finger when moving. Probably want the y-axis too. And this seems wrong somehow. We'll see, we'll see. Oh wow, that's so wrong. Yeah, that is so wrong. Okay, that's weird. But for the things that are in the scene, seems great. Let's see if I move. That's good. I can move while dragging the objects and doesn't seem to break them. That's all right. Nice. That seems good. So now I can rotate the objects a little bit. Good, 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 good. Would it be possible to rotate the objects 45 degrees? No, it will be stupid because it's a grid. So yeah, we cannot do that. Okay, that's all right. That's not a big deal. Okay, good. Okay, but now we have a weird bug. This was not a bug before. Oh, I know why. I know why. I think. Or maybe I don't. That's interesting. Yeah, okay. So what is the offset right here? It's a weird number, huge number. Why though? There's a set here and a set there, and that's it. This should not go through here though. It does. That's the problem. Why? So, so the spawn grid value is not right. Spawn actor. It's still the same, but yeah, the if is not working anymore for some reason. So we're just gonna edit that. It's not a problem. So we can just like do a nearly equal instead. Nearly equal. Let's say a 5. Doesn't matter. It's all right. So. That should fix the problem, if it really was that. Oh, that's not right. Oh, that's interesting. So what, is the selected actor invalid or something? Because it gets moved. That's why. We're moving it here. Here we go. Here we go. That's easy. It was easy enough. So now if I rotate, it still keeps the distance from the finger, which anyway is not gonna be a big deal. Actually, if we rotate, do we want to adjust the objects for it to turn around the finger also? Like, I mean, to stay in the right spot? Because right now it stays in the same spot in the world, but it doesn't stay in the same spot on the screen. But actually, who's gonna rotate the game at the same time as he's placing an object other than me? Probably nobody. So it's not a problem. I was sure it would have taken me like a ton of time more. So what if I save now and I stop and play again? Here we go. I have a new game. That's nice. And I think I should place that as my default also. I think it's the case. Touch, nope. Inputs. What is my default rotation? It's nothing, but let's say 45. And then what if I delete inputs? Yeah, that should be good. So save the inputs, reload the game, that's good. Delete inputs, here we go. So that should be good. Okay, that seems all right. So now we can build our little town in a different angle, which is gonna make it a little bit more interesting, I think. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, that was not too much of a problem. Okay, what can we do next? Do we want to do the little AI today? I don't think so. I don't think so. So, if we start building our village. Yeah, there's something else that I would like probably to have is a way to delimit the distance of which I can build stuff around a certain spots on the map. Because right now we can place anything anywhere, but it will be more interesting to have like a little progression system. So at the beginning we're gonna have like a little circle, and then maybe the circle can grow with achievements, quests, or maybe, yeah, making more people happy in the village. If, let's say, if you have like a certain unique building, that's gonna generate a circle around it. Yeah, how can we display that though? If they are just a bunch of circles, it should not be a big deal. How can we do that? Maybe we can just gray stuff out in screen space. Because let's see, we're gonna prototype that a little bit. So here we go. To prototype this thing, what we could do is have maybe two objects right here. Actually, what do I have in my test level right now? We have nothing really. Okay. So what I can do? What can I do to prototype that thing? Just gonna call it inference. It doesn't matter. So pp and then maybe p okay. So here we go. We're gonna have different origins. So for now, we're just gonna like make them a cube. So we're gonna have like two little cubes, or three, or maybe four here. Let's say I have three cubes here. I want to have a circle around all of these that are gonna affect the visual of the game. Maybe I just want a border. How can I do that? Do I want that in screen space? Also? Okay. Let's see. What if we replace the cube by a little bit more something that we want? So we're gonna have a cylinder instead of a cube here. Cylinder is gonna have the radius that we want. So let's say 3 and 3 should be good enough for now. Actually, 5 and 5. The height, I'm gonna make it tiny, teeny. Okay, we have our 3 circles. I want these ones to be completely over the other and not that one though. So how can I do that? Could actually just use a render target. And then if I use a render target to render those objects only, and then in screen space I can use that. Or actually, yeah, the objects can be there. No. Or maybe yes. I will have to hide the border here. But then everywhere around it should work. Huh, that's gonna be a nice challenge, I think. So let's say I have like the cylinders that are my borders, so they are gonna be thick. Okay, so I want these to be drawn, but not in the middle. That's interesting, actually. Huh. So I'm just gonna add the same capture component here. Get on, get camera, attach component. I'm just gonna attach them together. I wanna see how it's gonna work. So just gonna snap it here, like so. So I'm gonna snap this camera to the other one. And then I want to create a texture. So I'm gonna create a new texture here. Where's that thing? It's gonna be faster if I create it from here, I think. Or not. Okay, texture target. Render target. RT. Let's go with that thing. These don't matter, so that's all right. Good. And now we want to use a specific object type. Show only list. Good. And now what we're gonna do is get our class that are influence origin set show only list, show actor only, and we're gonna use that. So this is the first step, I think, to have the system I want. So these circles, if I open the texture, they are not visible. That's bad, because they are supposed to be visible right now, unless the camera is not rendering every frame or is not in the scene. I think it's not in the scene, which is the case. Here we go. So now I have my circles. Great. Circles are touching, which is not the case, so let's go with that. Circles are still touching. Because of the shadow? That will be weird. So, just gonna stop this. What do we want? We want this instead, maybe? Nope, not this. Final color, maybe? Okay. Okay, the field of view is not the same. That's why. So we're just gonna make it the same. So I'm just gonna go in my pawn and copy the camera settings into the other one. So perspective 90, field of view. And I think it's gonna be this. Oh, it's the same. That's interesting. So what is it then? What do I have different? Maybe my screen is not the same. Actually, doesn't seem to affect. Ooh. Can I please put it back here? Thank you. Thank you. Doesn't seem to be the problem. Oh, it's because they never mind. I know why. Because they are underground, so this is the real result. That makes more sense. Okay, that's perfect. Good. So now we only see these 3 objects. How expensive is this thing? Doesn't seem too bad just yet, so that's good. Okay, so what can we do with these circles? So first of all, since they are flat, they are not flat, they can they be trusted actually? So what do I want? Let's say we have a mesh that is visible. We want it to be 100% visible for this one, the left one, but for the 2 other circles, we would like to hide the middle part. Or if they are flat, we can probably do a little something instead. Okay, we're just gonna try the cheap way, the simplest way for now. So what do I want? I want my cylinder to be super tiny, so 0.01. I want the plane actually. Okay, so here we go. We have our 3 zones. So now maybe we want to use these in a material that is going to be applied as post-process, maybe. I don't want to apply it to all my object. I actually don't know how I could do that. That's interesting. How can we do that? Let's see. I don't really want to use a post-process, but maybe as a first idea we can do that. So post-process. Then post-process, actually start by unbound. Go, and then post-process materials. I want to add it. Add a new one. Whatever, create a new material here. Here we go. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hide this. This is gonna be a post-process material. Scene texture, I think it's called. Scene color. Nope. Final color. What's the name of that thing? Scene texture. Scene texture, scene color. Yeah, that's stupid. Okay. I'm just gonna desaturate it. If it's outside that region here. So lerp, nope. Lerp, linear interpolate. So either this or that, poof. Sync texture post-process input. Let's go with that thing. Okay. So right now it's all gray. Even in there. Render targets are good. Because it's not saved in the alpha anymore. That's why. So I'm just gonna save it in the alpha again. Okay. So these circle here are now generating my alpha. Okay. Not my alpha, but my opacity. Whatever. My thing. Here we go. So these are now saturated. But they seem a little bit off. Well, actually, it doesn't matter because it's not really what I want to do. Or maybe it is, actually. Maybe I'm just gonna desaturate the ground. I don't want these planes to be visible by the real camera though. So how can we do that? Also, yeah. So let's say I move this here and those, I want them there. Something like that. So this is good. Okay. And then maybe I don't want to use that, but for now it's all right as a first test. And then maybe what if I don't make them visible? It's probably gonna break everything. Yeah, it doesn't work anymore. What if they are visible but they are hidden? That's a little bit weird, but we're just gonna create a new material, M hidden, which is gonna have an opacity of 0. Opacity mask. This is gonna be a masked unlit, the cheapest way possible. And yeah, that should be good enough. And then I'm gonna plug that onto there. So the circles are not gonna be visible, but they are. Oh, no, they are not. Oh, that's a bit annoying. How can we render only in the render target? Maybe we can just replicate the same thing but 1,000 units away. That could be interesting. Not sure I like it though. This doesn't actually matter. So this is not a good. Whatever. That's weird though. This should not be offsetted, I think. Because these are too fat again? No, they're not. Yeah, it's not. That's odd. But that's not a big deal, I guess. Actually, that's still a big deal. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so it's because the resolution is not the same as my screen. Okay, that's not the problem then. Screen UV, I think. Screen align UVs. Here we go. And this is gonna be 256, 256, 256. Here we go. 1965. Oops, not this one. I want to save that one. That should be better. Nope. I'm not sure I get it. Ah, that's better. Okay, so we're gonna align this to make it work. Now we probably wanna. We're probably gonna want to set relative location. So I don't know. Let's say for now minus 9,000. So we're just gonna do the same thing for all of them. For each. Yep. I want the static mesh component, which I don't remember the name. Here we go, that should be better. Get cylinder. Set relative location, the same one as the camera. Let's see if this works. That doesn't seem to work for some reason. So everything is there. Maybe it's not low enough actually. There we go. We're gonna make this even lower. That's not better. Where is the render target? Or maybe instead of attaching it, we can probably do something like that. But we want the rotation to be the same. The only thing we don't want is the location. Okay. And if we do a tick here, set world location and rotation. Let's do that. Get world transform. And then the rotation is going to be the exact same. The location is going to be added a minus huge number here. So not attached. But we still want to do that part here. So this is not rendering anymore for some reason. So where is the camera? I don't see the camera actually. It's like super low, like lower than the rest. That doesn't make sense. Let's see, minus 1000. Okay. Oh yeah, maybe I can just like put them right under the ground. Yeah, I'm complicating it a lot for no reason. So let's do that. Do this, this, and then gonna remove all that. Do this, remove that code too. And the solution is simply to put it underground. So, oof. Here we go. So now we have everything without having these things. The only issue is if we go over empty space, which we are gonna do. I think, yes, we are gonna do that too. Oh damn, so that's not a good solution because this is gonna happen. And in those cases, I really don't want to see that thing here. Maybe I can hide them using that, but if I hide them, oh, that can be weird actually. I can see this. Nope, not that part here. This part here. One minus, so we're gonna inverse the alpha. So yeah, that doesn't seem to work. What if I do that? Yeah, that's not working. Actually, what if I'm gonna lerp between two colors to see if it works. So one of them is gonna be red, the other one's gonna be blue. The opacity is gonna be good. Okay, so that's an issue. And I don't know why it's white instead of blue. Inverse lerp. What? I just want to lerp. Okay, I still don't know why it's white. That's a little bit odd, but whatever. Okay. It's still not great, actually. Yeah. Is there... What if I do that? Not sure it's gonna work. Not better. If I do this? No. Okay, I'm gonna try a couple things. Oh, actually, this is the one I want to change. So, so if I do that, apply. Nope, seems still wrong. Apply. Still wrong. Yeah, that's super wrong. I don't actually remember how to do that. Is that good? That seems weird. Gonna see. So what if I put it on the ground? Main cube here. I'm just gonna put that thing. I'm gonna remove the saturation thingy for now. I said I'm gonna remove the saturation thingy. And I have like, okay. It was all blue. Then when I started to play, it went back to that color somehow, which should not be the case. Oh, it's because I have a second one. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't help. But yeah, it's not a good idea anyway. I'm trying to see make something won't work. Yeah, I guess this is something I'm gonna have to figure out on my side, because it might take a while actually. So right now I have this circle with the saturation I want, except on the ground. That stupid ground. Can you please revert? Yes, thank God. Okay. So now I have my circles. Which will determine where I can build stuff. So it will need to be inside that one of these circles to work. And to do that, it's not that much of a big deal. You can just add actually, it will be like in the spawn manager or something that's gonna handle all that. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is just add a capsule collision right now. I don't care the height, doesn't matter. Actually, a sphere could work. I think sphere collision, good. So now I just want it to be exactly the same as the circle, cylinder. Okay. And now I want it to trigger overlap events. And triggering these events are gonna affect the build thingy. So we're just gonna go in the spawn manager for now. I don't want to break anything. Okay. So spawn actor, select actor, start moving actor, blah blah blah. Is moving an actor is possible widget. This seems fine. Deselect the actor. The actor knows if it's in a valid location or not, so we're gonna find a reference of that. If it's overlapping another collision, it's gonna make it invalid. Okay. We also want another thing that we want to we want the collision to overlap something. Maybe we do want two collisions? No, only one collision should be enough. So we want to cast it, maybe. Cast to influence. Origin. If it's an influence origin, what we're gonna do is pretty much the same logic, but just a little bit different. A little bit different. Overlapping or influence. Something like that. It's gonna be an array. Like so. Otherwise, we'll just go there. Instead of his valid location, we're gonna have it is in influence. Makes it true. And then otherwise, we're gonna remove it. Actually, it's gonna be the same logic as this, so I'm just gonna copy paste it like that. So overlapping inferences, remove that thing, length, the length is equal to 0. Is inference gonna be false. And we want to update this. Something like that. Should be good. Okay, these don't seem to work. Just gonna reconnect everything so Unreal doesn't complain. Okay. So now for the collision color. Is invalid location and is in the influence. Or actually, maybe this will be the same as invalid location. Because can probably get the same result here. Instead of is influence, can probably just update the valid location. So we can probably do something like that. If the overlapping actor are 0, this is a valid location. This cancels it. Actually, we're just gonna, if overlapping actor equals 0 and the influence length is not equal to 0, these two together are gonna determine if this is a valid location. So anything else doesn't really matter at that point. So I can just go do all that. Please don't break everything. Okay, so this can be good actually, and then I don't need the inference right here. Okay, so now if I build something new, this is broken. Okay. Okay, first of all, aren't the inference working? So I'm just gonna print just to see. The collisions don't seem to work. For some reason. Doesn't seem to have any collision at all for these. That's interesting. Because I add the collision here. Because they are not overlapping everything. That's why. So custom. And then I want them to overlap the world actors. Okay. Still doesn't work for some reason. And there's no physics collision, so I'm gonna make overlap all, custom, no, overlap all, custom, collision enable, and I wanna overlap these. This doesn't work. Where's the collision? Where is it? So I want it to be visible. Can I make it visible? Visible. Not hidden in game. I want to see the circle. Oh, they are tiny here. What the heck? That's weird. Why are they so tiny? Did I scale the cylinder here? That's so weird. Huh, the collision doesn't scale in the scene. Okay. Oh, the Z is scaling the... What the heck? That's so weird. Okay. Hmm. What if I do that instead? Would it scale properly? Not sure. Doesn't seem to. Yeah, not sure I want that, but whatever. Okay. It's so weird. Let's go. Something like that. That's so weird. Still not triggering the collision trigger. That's weird. Okay. Yep, that's weird. So I want to know, what are the collisions on these things? So they have the collision here that are overlapping the world actor. That's it. And this is a world actor. Oh, that's also something interesting. Because they will have to also overlap the other thing. Ah, that's why. Okay, let's do that real quick, because I don't have much time left. So in collision, where are the collisions? Here we go. So we have the world actor. We also have the influence volumes. Influence volume, ignore by default. That's good. So these influence volume are gonna be flagged as influence volume. Can I? Influence volume, good. Ignore everything. Overlap with world actor. no physics collisions. That's good. And then we want our objects, buildable actors. The collision in the buildable actors, we want it to overlap with the influence volume also. So let's see. Okay, so now this is not valid when it's outside. By default it is valid, so that's not good. That is not good. So we're just gonna go fix that. Valid location false by default. And then here we go. We're gonna probably change the saturation on the thingy, because right now it makes it completely desaturated, but that's not what we want. So we're probably gonna like multiply them. Actually, no, it's gonna just lerp between these two. 0.5, that's good. Okay, so half desaturated for now. So it's a bit different, but it should give us enough so we know when we're building outside of it. Okay, and we know where's the limit. Actually, we don't really know it properly. Maybe there's, I could like, instead of 0.5, I could make it like 0.2. I don't know if it's in the right direction. I don't think it is, or I think it didn't say apply. Yeah, it's not in the right direction, so we're gonna make it 0.8 instead. Okay, so now if I try to build something outside of that box, it's not gonna work, but inside it's working. Outside it doesn't. Okay. So now we have some kind of influence zones where we can build. For now, maybe we can make it easier and make them squares. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know, but we will need a better way to detect that. But actually it's not gonna be a big issue, because everything that is gonna be outside, let's say that tree here, should be pretty much outside. Or actually, maybe as soon as it touches a little bit. I don't know. Yeah. It's gonna be saturated, and also it's gonna be not saturated or something, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So we have a bit of beginning of something right now. It's not great, but yeah. So then we're gonna be able to adjust the progression of the player based on these volumes here. So if the player is far in the game, he's probably gonna have everything unlocked. But right now, like, let's say if I want to move these objects, I will not be able to, because they are out of my influence zone. I think that's all. I'm gonna do that, so then I can generate a little progression. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the objective for the next few weeks. Yep. And then we can start really building the game. Yep. I guess that's good. Good. Okay, so I guess that's gonna be it for today though, because I have a bunch of other stuff to do. Okay, so for now, I'm just gonna say bye-bye, and we're gonna see each other in the next stream, which is probably gonna be tomorrow if I have some time left. And also, if you wanna pass by the Discord server, you can come by. It's pretty nice. We started to talk about some stuff and some ideas for the next videos. So yeah, you can pass by and come chat with us. Anyway, that's it for today. So I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye.